Hello and welcome to a new planet in Reus2. This time I think I would like to play with the Sage again. Here I think we'll play the first giant. This one I don't have any choice. And I would like to play the Tiger again. I will play on Titanic difficulty with medieval era and full draft. And I would like to start with a tiger focused on food, which it's usually not. Like this. Nice. And then we have a super booster here. Okay, interesting. But I would like them to fulfill their first food requirement, obviously. So we will start with some carrots here, which will get a bonus from a fir tree being next to them. Now we could actually check which would they expand. Think so. So let's place some rabbit outside of the borders to see whether they expand to it. Yes. Then okay, farm is very interesting for what I would like to go for. But let's see if I can first draft. And there it is, the potato. Okay, so we will unlock the potato. And then we could theoretically already place it, but I want to first see which other nomads I can get. I think I will go for the huntress. So we can use the forest or the ocean for the huntress. I will go for an ocean. Forgot the distance. I think usually it's 7 in between. Okay, I think like this. Here we can already take the farm. The huntress would also like to get population. Okay, we have herring for that, and we have kelp. So, what's this booster? Is a food booster. So then we'll place a kelp there and a herring next to it. Oh, wait, I have to place 2 animals. I could have checked that. Good, getting the last city, which is Goddess or the Pirate Queen. We will take the Goddess for that. Good. She wants to have free wealth. And that's it. So we will go for a rabbit with 2 stoats. Oh no, actually just 1 stoat. And then 1 Mosakiti. Good. Now we can already start to go for the first potato here. So let's place it here. Nice. Okay. Ooh, and we get a new human target. The Neolithic revolution. A little human found a way to revolutionize gathering food, farming. Will you help humans thrive with bellies full of fruits, vegetables, and grains? Yes, sure. What does it need? Farming revolution. Up to 3 existing cities will build an extra farm. Getting extra food from plants. I get an extra aspect for that. Have 3 cities with free food. Okay. 6 food. 5 unique plants. 80 prosperity. Okay, interesting. Let's try that. And his village is really not a problem at all. And this village also has it done already. The difficulty is just her village. She has only 2 food from the rabbits. So let's see what I can draft in the forest to increase food yield. I can draft the apple tree, which needs adjacent fruits. I think that's good. I can also go for the pangolin. But no, I want food. Okay, and I want plants. So. Okay, so the way I want to do this is have 2 apple trees here, then have another tree here, that they get the full bonus for adjacent fruit. And this this nearby tree should be a pear tree, which needs 2 distinct herbivores, which should be the squirrel and the rabbit. So let's start with an apple tree and putting a squirrel down here. Now we go for the pear tree here. And another apple tree here. Which gives a lot of food and gets them to easily gets them to level 13. Wow. And elements, ocean minerals, gems, or cats. Actually, none of these is useful at the moment, so let's focus here on the huntress, which could use some more population as well and some more animals. And she can get the fishing hut here, which would profit from having 4 fish within borders, which is what I would like to go for. So I would like to draft for an ocean upgrade. Tuna would be good for more food. So I would like to get a tuna in here. Then place some anchovy on this side. And would go for another anchovy next to it. And we can move the kelp here. Then we can actually put down a second tuna. And this has a food booster, so this is a really good one. Nice. Now checking this goddess city request, we can see that the huntress has 10 gold and the goddess has 10 gold as well. So if I just place anything for gold here, she will succeed with this request. So we can put this here for 5 eons and fulfill her city request with that. And now we need 10 more to get the 3-star on the Gilded Neolithic Revolution. And we could look into the Sage Town, generating more food here. We don't yet have 2-star available though. So could be bit tricky, but what we can do for sure is to place another potato here if we get the sufficient biodiversity. Okay, I think I will try the following. I would like to place this blue bed here for 1 eon. Then I would like to place a squirrel over here. Now I would like to continue placing this fir tree down again over here. Then there should be a blackberry down here. And I think it should have the sufficient distance thanks to the fir tree. It doesn't have the herbivore next to it now. I understand that. I should have placed them the other way around. I can actually still change that. Okay, nice. And now in this slot I can place another potato because I have sufficient biodiversity. And maybe this gets the necessary points to fulfill the 3-star. Honestly, it's I think 1 point short. No, I miscalculated that. Okay, nice, 3-star. World's Farmers Market. One aspect, one extra draft, one extra micro. And now we can decide how to continue. Either with a calm era or with castles and knights. I've already played castles and knights, so I will do a calm era next. So we can start with Sage Town, adding one more food to it. And I hope I can do it with the new unlock that I had received. Yes, here, the Mouflon. The way I would like to do that is to replace the potatoes with the Mouflon, because I think it has very similar synergies here. If you look at it, it gains food from undergrowth in the biome. So I already have placed quite a lot of undergrowth, so the synergy should be pretty good. Now it also came with the caribou, which is not interesting because it needs a rugged environment, which we don't have. But it also unlocks the cranberry, which has synergies with science-based neighbors, so it could be good here with the fir tree. So if we go here for a 2-star patch with 2 cranberries, then this should already give really nice boost to science, food and biodiversity. And we even get a super booster here. So we have 6 biodiversity now in total. And we've fulfilled the city's request, which means that the mill could be pretty good because we have a lot of plants. I'm not sure if we have so much fruits, but a mill could be good. This is all not fruits. Let's go for the mill then. Nice. And then I would like to upgrade this patch here. And get started with the first mouflon. This is science booster is not interesting. This is 90 on it. Okay, so we will start here. And this mouflon patch alone now gives 285 food. Placing another one costs 8 biodiversity, which we actually have. So I'm just checking now. It could actually use one more undergrowth in the biome. So I can replace the squirrel here. Or there's actually an empty slot here also, which could be a good choice. Can obviously also have one more potato, but then this would also work. It's not the very best potato because I should have placed the potato here then. Which is also fine, I can do that. Then the mouflons are over here. Ah wait, I forgot, then I need another upgrade charge for that. Because I would place a mouflon here. I need a 2-star patch for that. I think that's okay. Recreate the blackberry. And then place another. Ah, okay, this was now boosted for plants, but okay, fine. This gives another 230 food, which means they totally their total food goes up to level 36. That's good. But maybe spreading to some diversifying would be a bit more efficient about getting total prosperity. But now I would like to switch over to the Hunter's Town and see how I can get here population and wealth. It's a bit difficult usually to go for two things, but let's see. We already have population from the tuna, pretty good. So tavern would give both for having animals. The butcher needs distinct animals as well, so we need a lot of different ones with food. And this is just fishing again. Would give a good bonus for food just for having fish. So I think that's a good choice here. How much does it yield? 80, but just having one more fish in the borders would increase it by another 120 food. So now I would go for an ocean draft then, and would have a look for, yeah, I need basically something like a marlin, which again, unfortunately from the way how I designed the planet, it's not ideal because the ocean is too small. And I cannot change that anymore. Yeah. So then we just have the sargassum, but this doesn't give enough gold, I think. Comes with no gold at all. Can do a reroll and go for pearls. Adjacent to the coast, it would give some decent gold, but I also need more biodiversity then. Can obviously still go for the marlin. Having 4 biodiversity, it at least gives 60 gold. So looking at the city requests again, I think it's better to first do the goddess town, because they want to have more wealth than the huntress, and for the city request of the huntress I have to actually increase the wealth that they have. So going for the goddess first makes sense. Unfortunately I've now already chosen here one of the drafts, so I have to decide first for the ocean, and I think I will go for the marlin still. And now I would pick a forest draft, and the option here which we have would be either to go for the nightshade, for each distinct set of mineral and plant. I do have plants, but I don't have minerals at the moment. The pear tree wants animals. I have this one here. Yes, okay, sure. I think this is just a bit random one. This is if adjacent to at least 2 distinct plants. Yeah, I'm wondering, can we make this work? Can obviously redesign this completely. Or is it better to go for the spectrolite with a lot of animals? What are the city upgrades? Element biotica, ocean minerals, gems, cats. Yeah, they all favor the spectrolite because this is at least a gem and it cares about animals. We have the Corsac. We don't have a lot of animals unlocked so far. I think as I have already played the spectrolite, I would nevertheless go for the nightshade here and try to get sets of minerals and plants. We get a raccoon dog then, and the feldspar. And then I will go for the overseer, I think. And now I do have just one upgrade left, so I have to be carefully thinking about how I want to use that one. So I'm thinking what I have to do for sure is to upgrade this patch here, because this is where all of my biodiversity needs are currently. So if I want to have enough biodiversity to place the nightshade, I should get those two replaced. I don't have any interesting boosters now, but this doesn't, well, it is how it is. So the nightshade, I would place it here to this side, and the feldspar, I would place it here then. So we already have 2 bonuses now because we have 2 plants and 2 minerals in this biome. This is already a pretty nice bonus, but it should be adjacent to at least 2 different plants to get an even better bonus. And this one here should be next to more things which give gold, which is currently the moss agate here only. Okay, so here should be another plant ideally, and well, the best plant which we have is certainly the apple tree, but this one here is not a fruit. Actually, the request just succeeded, so this is already sufficient to fulfill the needs here. So we could focus first on the Huntress Town now to try to get this one also done. And in the Huntress Town we need 10 wealth and we need a lot of population. We can check if we have another interesting ocean draft maybe. Maybe going for the pearls in addition, we could make it. Then it's the question, do we get enough food? Okay, maybe we start first on this biome to try to set it up, and then we will see which one we need. Do we need the sargassum or do we need the pearls? would think I would start in the following way. I would first upgrade this slot here to 6 biodiversity, and instead place here one of these sea bars, and I would actually move the kelp here. And then I would also upgrade this patch here because it's deep ocean. I will unfortunately lose the super booster here. But make use of this field then to place a barrel eye. This gives a lot of biodiversity and should also boost the sea bars. Then we will place, of course, the marlin, making use of the new food booster. How much wealth does this give? Okay, good. And then I would draft for the pearls. And place the first pearls over here instead of the kelp. This gets us to level 8. Now we can of course put another one over here, which might be the best idea now. This should hopefully let them expand. I didn't check that before. Yes. It's not enough. I have to place more inside of their territory to actually allow that. Can go for this one with the standard clownfish. Need to release one critter. Sea crate. This will also be nice here instead of the herring. Maybe I'll just try that one. What effect this has. This is also already pretty good. Now just placing a clownfish would be sufficient. And this also gives a lot of additional food. And they should now... They're not yet expanding, but I can make this happen if I just place the sea anemone here. Now they will expand and make use of these pearls then also, which should finish the calm era. Yes, it's completed. And then we can skip to the conclusion. We can of course make more prosperity now, but I'm not worried about the high score. So we get 3 new unlocks for the forest biome, 2 for the rainforest and 1 for the taiga. There is the paper mulberry for the forest. Then we have a mango for the rainforest. This new element for the forest. For the rainforest it was actually. Then this looks like jade, yes, for the forest. Lychees or lychees. And for the taiga we have the white birch. And this unlocks the third era finally. And 3-star Biotica. Great, that's it for this playthrough. Thanks for watching, have a nice day, goodbye.